Hello, my name is Paul Wood and I am the Director of the Ministries Team for the Methodist Church. Part of my role is to oversee the implementation of the supervision policy across the connection and ensure that everyone who is in active ministry is supported through supervision as they respond to their call and vocation. If you're watching this but have not heard much about supervision in the Methodist Church, you may want to watch our Introduction to Supervision video first. It'll take you about 5 minutes and it explains why the church has chosen to embed supervision across the connection in the way that it has. So pause this video here, watch the other one and then rejoin us. As you now know, supervision for us in the Methodist Church offers a reflective space where different factors are at work. It's very much a reflective and exploratory space that is held within a process taught to all our accredited supervisors to ensure a consistency of approach. The model of reflective supervision we have chosen to follow is an approach based on the Greenwich Foot Tunnel. The Greenwich Foot Tunnel, of course, is a real place. And it simply offers a visual clue helping supervisor and supervisee navigate the best use of the supervisory space and to establish when to do what. It enables everyone involved in supervision to be assured that the time has been given to ensuring the space is both safe and hospitable, that the topic or topics covered for discussion are clear and understood and explored, and that some attention is paid to ensuring that everything that has been thought about is drawn together in some way that can affect the active work. Supervisors are trained to ensure a holistic response to those in ministry is offered through supervision. So they may ask themselves questions such as, does this person need a space that might be restorative, focusing on how the minister's work is valued and nurtured, ensuring the health and well-being and issues around well-being are addressed? A supervisor may well be asking themselves, is it time to use this space to help support learning and development through shared reflection, using creative approaches to explore the demands of ministry? Or they may be asking, is there an element of focus on the practice of ministry within the Methodist Church context? What does the topic warrant? Does it need us to explore risk or due process? This might be known as normative. So don't be surprised to hear words such as normative, formative and restorative, for through these lenses we try to find a balance in supervision. Supervision might work best when the supervisee has had chance to think about matters of supervision and what seems most pressing in the current situation. In my experience, all sorts of topics can be brought to supervision. Some of those that I've encountered include handling tricky relationships, wondering what to do about X, Y or Z. How do I approach a meeting? Making tough decisions. How to build on the success of? You'll get the picture. And having a bit of time and prayer given in advance to the space is always time well spent. You may also be thinking about what's best not to bring into supervision. Well, it's definitely not a space for checking out what CPD says, or for planning services, or planning a project with your supervisor, or moaning for moaning's sake, or just general problem solving. In summary, it's a place for careful reflective support and accompaniment. You should have already been allocated a supervisor, or at least you should just about to be matched with one. And that might or might not be your minister in oversight. As you covenant together about what supervision involves, you can talk about how this will work for you. And if you have any concerns, you should raise them with the keeper of your district supervision implementation plan, which is usually your district chair. So this has just been a snapshot of some of the things you might encounter in the supervisory space. Full detailed briefings for supervisees are available throughout the year, and you can find out more on the Learning Network calendar. Oh, and don't forget, you can find out more about supervision and the supervision policy on the website. There's also there the report to conference. You can also contact members of the supervision team. They're headed up, of course, by our dedicated Ministry Development Officer, Jane Bingham, and she'll only be too happy to chat all these things through with you. Her contact details can be found on the website. So, I hope you enjoy your supervision, and thank you for listening.